Hello everybody, how is it going? So today we're playing Red Green Law in EB01.5 format. We'll call it that. The first game I queued is against a Zoro, which is kind of funny. Look, we're just playing the old format again. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like, Sokka just getting banned. It's like not the absolute worst time to try to play this deck. So we're gonna try to play this deck. That's the plan. I could have played Dogger there, but I don't think I want to tap him. Oh yeah, I can't attack. It's my turn 1. I'll just play the Dogger now. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys know, if you've been around for a while, this is the deck that the channel started on. Still one of my favorite decks of all time. I would love it to be competitive again. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but hey, it's probably kind of playable right now. I'm definitely going to be rusty on it, so I apologize if I kind of play bad. But you'll have to forgive me. I am playing CrossAI's list. I'll leave a link to his video in the description if anyone wants to check that out. Would recommend. Better player than me. I just enjoy this deck a lot, so yep, that's where I'm at with that. And our opponent having a pretty decent start, I would say. Having 2 Namis is always good. Our hand is also completely fine. I'm gonna just play this and pass. Next turn, we should just be able to leader effect. If we have to use our Poo and Otama or whatever, we can. Not the thing we really want to do, but we'll do it just because we have to. Yep, the searchers are not stopping. Also, Zoro gets a very cool variant, and I believe it's OP08 with all the animal stuff, so that will definitely be interesting to see. I'm gonna hope he's not playing Fire Fist. Like, I haven't seen his Zoro list in I don't know how long, so we're gonna hope we're just not getting Fire Fisted. Definitely not this turn, which is good, so we'll actually be able to get our leader effect off next turn. He has had 4 searchers, which is it's bringing me back. I could defend this. I don't really want to though. I just want to go down to 2 life, right? We find a Nami as well, which is nice. So this turn we can Bonnie and Nami. I don't think we want to swing with this yet, just because we want to trade into their bodies. We can Dogra, play out Nami, and then just take the Nami back or the Dogra back, either one. I think it's fine if I use this, just because I'd rather him swinging at my Dogra than other stuff. We find a Chump blocker, which could be pretty strong here. We don't need to Bonnie this turn, but we could. I mean, all we can take is the Chopper, so we're going to take the Chopper. We can just play this and then just swing with the Nami. I think that's fine. I guess we'll swing with the Nami first. This is kind of greedy, because if he's playing any amount of removal triggers, I could definitely get obliterated here, which would be unfortunate. No trigger there, though, so we're looking okay. We're looking okay. Alternatively, I could have just played Zoro and swung with him, and then, just bounced him and done the thing. Did the thing. Know what I'm saying? But this way, we do get to pick back up both of our 1-drops, which it's okay. I mean, we might have wanted to leave him there just as a bait, but also, we get to take our Nami back, and if we're taking Zoro back, we don't get to do that, so, yep, we do get hit with a Nico Robin, whatever, it's inevitable, right? This turn, we're gonna have to defend and whatever. Next turn, we're just gonna work on clearing his board. If he trades into my Zoro, I'll be happy about it, honestly. I'd rather just let that go than worry about dying. That'd be cool, I guess. So yeah, is gonna go with the Zoro. We can make him eat like 2 attacks here. I think we're kind of fine with that. We don't really want to use our Otama. I guess we'll just use this. Just keep him alive for a little bit. I'll free block if I can this turn, because I kind of have the Chopper to just absorb a hit. I don't super care about keeping the Chopper around. Is going to use, what is this card called? Gum Gum King Kong Gatling. Just really big leader swing at Zoro. That's fine. We'll just let him go. Can only swing with what? I guess both his Dodons if he wants to. Only chooses to swing with 1. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to need Otama against Zoro, just because so far he hasn't played any top end, and I mean, I kind of doubt Zoro's playing a lot of top end, so we should be okay. we're just gonna trade Nami into Nami. We'll see. I doubt he's gonna defend much of his board. Yeah, if he does, it's kind of whatever. We'll just go 5 at this to Dawn. I don't think we've bottomed any laws, so we're gonna hit the Bonnie before the Nami. Didn't work out, but the idea was there. We find a Zoro. That's cool, I guess. So I guess we're just using restand law this turn. Yeah, a bit unfortunate. We can't clear as much board as I would have liked to. We might end up sacking one of our Namis off for like a veggie. I do want to swing while I can. Like, I don't want to be not aggressive because I'm scared to die. We can't do that. So, it does take the 5. I think I'm going to go 7-7 and then just play the veggie. And I mean, if he has another, what's it called? A thing, then it's chill. I'm going to leave the Bonnie on board just as a bait. Force him to counter, you know, something here. I mean, he has like a billion cards in. There's no way he doesn't have some 2Ks. Yep. We'll just get down the blocker. And we'll pass. It's a little bit risky. I'm not going to lie. We could get like cheesed out by some rush cards. But, hey man. We're going to risk it. Okay, so he's still going for board. So, we should be pretty much fine. It's interesting he is going for board. Do I care about this? I guess, yeah, no. We just let it go, because the Dawn is already swinging even on it, and so could Magra with just 1 Dawn, so no reason to defend that. So there's 8 Dawn to work with. I mean, our board's still pretty much fine. We did sack off our Bonnie, but I feel like this game is ending very soon. We do have a way to pop a blocker. If he plays one, Zoro very rarely plays blockers, so I kind of doubt that's going to happen. He's going to boost up Dogra. Swing 7 at life. Alright, we'll take that. He still has 6 Dawn up, so a Rush Luffy could be a thing, but he wouldn't be able to make it unblockable, so it's really not that scary. If he leaves Dawn up, we could just lose, because he might just have events, which would be unfortunate. Taking this 6 is kind of risky. I mean, it would be like, it's not that scary, right? It's just Jambay plus, I guess he could have like a billion Dogras. So how big would this get? It'd be plus 6, it'd be 10. I don't think we're supposed to take this. I'm just gonna block. Because it could be like Jambay plus like 2 Makinos, which could just randomly kill us. Could also be none of that, you know? Okay, so he has 1 Radical Beam. He's gonna go 1 Dawn onto Dawn. So he only has the 1 Radical Beam, so I guess we'll take comfort in that. We won't take this, even though I think the game is just over next turn. Yeah, he has one counter. We did it. That's funny. I feel like he could have played that a little bit differently. I think there was one turn where he just didn't use many of his bodies very efficiently. But whatever. Let's queue into a matchup that's harder. This matchup might be harder. I don't know. I always mulligan for Searchers. See Searcher plus Law, never punished. And we get to go second, and we realize this guy's my hero. The Dawn and the Nami. Okay, we're sacking this game. We're sacking. It's already over. I feel like we bottom deck something, and I just wasn't paying attention, though. Oh well. Okay, we literally have the start our opponent had last game. We're gonna whiff, though, probably. Not yet, not yet. We bottom decked that one guy. The restand Law. We only play 1 in this build, but we are playing like Cavendish's, which kind of fell in, I guess. Swinging 5. He took potential trigger. I don't know what triggers this deck could be playing, honestly. A Radical Beam trigger, I guess. I assume they're playing Radical Beams. We'll Nami, pick up a Zoro. We'll go again. Pick up a Chopper. So we have definitely bottom decked a decent amount of our top end, quote unquote top end. So we're just gonna hope and pray that we find it off of either our life or just kind of whatever. We're just gonna hope that we find something. Shambles does kind of work, honestly, because we can just end up replaying this. So this turn, We have to swing 6s sadly, so it's 3 under the Dawn, 1 here. No, we can't even do that. It's just what? Poke, and then I guess just go bigger with our Zoro. That's the best we can do, because we can play Chopper, and then yeah, we won't have enough to do exactly what we want here. We're gonna bounce Nami, play the Law, pick up Nami, play Zoro, and we're just gonna go 7 at life. He will take, and we'll just pass it back. We have a ton of counter in hand. We don't have a lot of plays right now, but I think it's kind of okay. We might let this Zoro go if he really wants it. Is it correct? I'm not sure if it's correct to let this go because we're kind of waiting on stuff to do. I'm going to block this, and if he wants to commit a bunch of Dawn on leader. Okay, he doesn't, so I guess we'll just block in 2k. Also makes room for us to Otama, which is very good. So we're just going to bring down Denjiro by 2. We're going to go 5. And we're just bullying the Denjiro the whole turn. This is a trap I think a lot of players fall into playing against Law, is if he sits here and defends this, I just get way more value than I should be getting, because all of my bodies are 5 and 6Ks, if not smaller than that. So yeah, if you're a 6K leader, I would not be defending a 5K body. Okay, he should have done that to start off with. Why didn't he? That's kind of weird. So I guess we're just playing Nami. We can grab another Zoro, which is fine. Gets us more bodies on board. We're definitely swinging with this. We're probably just swinging 6s though. He's already gone kind of, not minus I'd say. I mean, defending that first hit without using Paradise was kind of weird, but it is what it is. Yeah, we should have enough Dawn to do everything we want to here. Because we can Shambles, take this back, play a Nami. We whiff off the Nami. Unfortunate, but it's okay. And then we'll use leader, take this back, play this out, take this back, play this out, and we'll pass. Chopper is also seemingly pretty good in this matchup because it's just an Otama, so that is nice. Still have a decent amount of counter in hand. He is going to tap the Chopper. Alright, what'll Chopper ever do to you? I guess he wants to clear it? No, he's going for the Zoro. Alright. I'll let the Zoro go just because we found another one. We still don't really have a decent play for next turn, so we'll see how that goes. He's not playing Newgate this turn. Not playing Odin. I guess he's just gonna play more defensive, which, I mean, that is kind of fair. You know, we kind of do still have a lot of pressure, even though our board isn't super crazy. That's usually just how Law is. He's gonna go 9 at the Chopper. Yeah, sure. We'll let him go. Not gonna go super crazy to defend these bodies. We can still rebuild pretty easily. We still do not find a decent play though, which is unlucky. But we rebuild this pretty fast, but I don't even think there's much reason to do that. Let's see what we find off of these characters, off of these cards. We have a Chopper. I mean, like, this is the problem here. This is the problem right here. We're bottoming 2 Laws, which is, I mean, it's not good. It's not what we want to do. We'll Dogra into the Nami. Okay, only choice is Chopper. So yeah, we'll just make use of what we have. We'll probably end up bouncing this, and just like, we'll definitely want to get down a Chopper. I kind of just want to go 6s though, because he left a bunch of Dawn up. And yeah, I don't want to swing into a bunch of radical beams over committing. We could like Otama this turn. I mean, oh yeah, he made room for my Chopper. That's nice of him. I don't know. We're just gonna poke him down. We're just gonna do Law things. So there is a radical beam in that hand, I would imagine. But he can use like any card for Ezo to just -2. Or just uses that as a 1k. That's completely fine. How do we want to do this? We can play Chopper and then just bounce into this. Sounds alright. I don't think we ever die next turn because what we have 3 2Ks, a good amount of counter. chopper, use leader, take this back, just go 6 again. He can drop his last card in hand if he wants. Oh, he has 2. He can go down to 1 card if he wants. He ends up taking. Alright. So I guess we do have to be a little careful this turn, just because he does have 2 7k bodies, which I chose to ignore. I could have Otama'd, so we'll see if that ends up biting me. Depends if he has an answer to this chopper, I think. Oh, Newgate. Well, we know we live, and yeah, I mean, I think we're fine. Do we want? How bad do we want to defend this? Probably pretty bad, because we're swinging at a pretty big leader next turn. So he can go. Depends if what he leaves up here. We'll probably drop a decent amount of counter. Him clearing the dogger is fine. Goes 9, so he probably only has 1 radical beam. He can still go 7 at this. 2 2 1. So yeah, we just have to let that go, right? Yep, just pretty much clears most of my board. So how do we want to do this? We can. He's at 8. Can poke him. We can't really poke him enough, can we? Not really. We can go this, and then Zoro. That's 3 bodies. We need 1 more. We need to play a Sanji. That kind of sucks. Alternatively, we Otama this turn and just bully one of these down, which might just be the best course of action. It's tough. It's tough. If I play this, cheat this out, I need to play this too, so that's 3, 6 Dawn. That's 6 Dawn to fill my board. And then, I mean, we can just swing at these, and we should live. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll go for the Denjiro, because it's an actual... It's probably the best card in his board, maybe outside of Izo. Okay, he lets that go. I guess we're just swinging at this. So we'll play this, play this. We have 2 Dawn to work with. Yeah, I guess we'll take a poke at this. Only has 1 Dawn, so he shouldn't have any removal events. Okay. We'll bounce this back, do this. I want to take back the Otama, but I don't think it happens. We could. I don't know. Let's just clear the Izo. We still have a good amount of counter, and we do have a blocker up. He radical beams to defend the Izo. Very interesting. Okay, well, we'll see if we live. Maybe we have 2 life, have a blocker, so we have to counter out of one of these hits. And we should just have game. Unless he like Newgates again, but then it's just guaranteed game. He'd need to clear a little bit too much. Goes 2 Dawn on the Izo. I think it's pretty safe to take this, so I'm going to. We get a trigger. It doesn't do anything. I guess we could have KO'd the Izo. We'll see if that matters. Goes 5 Dawn there. I mean, how does this end up dying to Newgate? It doesn't, right? It's probably safest to just block, though. So I'm just gonna block, right? No reason to risk that. He swings at this, and it's fine. Yeah. And I mean, he has no Dawn up, so we just put all of our Dawn on leader. Okay, that went pretty well. Got a little bit scary towards the end. Let's see if we can get one more real quick. Let's see if I can find a red purple law. I'm surprised I have not found any red purple laws, but I usually do 3 games, so I'm just gonna stick with that. I guess we'll get to see the nice side of EB01, where your matchups aren't completely terrible. This hand seems good. We have a Cavendish, which we haven't been able to play either of those 2 games, so let's get a game where we actually have the Cavendish. Okay, we almost whiffed off that Dodon. That Dodon was brutal. Bottom deck 2 of our blockers and our 1 restand. Oh wait, are we playing more than 1 restand? We might be. Or did I bottom something else there? I think I bottomed the Cavendish. I think I'm crazy. But Purple Luffy is pretty cool in this format. I just like Purple Luffy as a leader. I just think he's really cool. So Yeah, definitely kind of benefited a good amount from Sokka not being around. So did our deck, obviously. That's the reason I wanted to even try it. Debating what we want to do here. I guess we're just Namiing. We'll grab a Zoro, and we'll just play out a Chopper. Sure. This Chopper has not had his chance to shine yet. Very unfortunate. He'll be good eventually, I swear. I promise. I promise. Also, I'd love to draw a Nico Robin to just pop this Bon Clay. That'd be awesome. I'm super down for that. If that's something that's, you know, that happens or whatever, that'd be cool. Hasn't happened. We don't have the best bounce targets, honestly. Like, we can bounce into Cavendish, I guess, from Zoro. It doesn't really feel that good. Because we can play Zoro, play another character. I mean, we definitely want a Cavendish, right? Because it leaves us with 3 Dawn. I guess we end up playing a Pooh and just bounce into Zoro. It doesn't sound the worst. But, I mean, we can swing with the Chopper, right? And just bring down the kid. So, then we still have... Do we have enough? Hold on. What's even correct? Someone tell me. I don't know. We can play Chopper. We can play Cavendish, right? So that's... How much left over? We'd still have enough left over, right? We'd have 6 Dawn and then we refund 2. So yeah, we have enough. But then we can't swing with this. Okay, we're not doing that. We're just gonna start by doing this. Okay, here's the plan. We're just gonna start by doing that. This needs 2 Dawn. Chopper? Come on, man. That's bad. Why does this need 2 Dawn to reduce something? So, I guess we're just playing Zoro into a 1-drop, into Cavendish, into swing with the Dawn. Sounds good. Hopefully he doesn't have any triggers that, like, obliterate us. Did I just misplay? Pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure that was not good. Yeah, I definitely misplayed. That blows. Why did I do that? What was I thinking? Oh, the 1 Dawn on Chopper is not supposed to be there. I'm supposed to get that after I Cavendish. Yep. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be play Zoro, play Chopper, bounce into Cavendish, then I have an extra Dawn, and then I can swing with this, or swing with this. My bad, my bad. If I lose, it's my fault. That's brutal. It only hit, what, block your law? It's not terrible. He's swinging at Zoro. But this is a 5k. Who cares? He could swing with this, I guess. Just make him swing with his characters so I can actually fight for them. Yeah, it's my bad. That turn got really botched. Chopper will probably go down if he decides to swing a kid at it. Which, like, honestly, he should. Like, he shouldn't just sit on all these 6k bodies. I get their blockers, but you're playing to not lose if you're not swinging with the blockers. I'll defend that. Just because I want him to swing with the kid. That's it, really. Okay, cool. Mission complete. Alright. So now we are getting rid of this Bon Clay. Priority number 1. And we also did draw an Otama, which is pretty good. This turn is kind of like meh, because, I mean, bouncing with Cavendish, it's okay. It's okay. It's definitely a thing we can do. He can use both his blockers to defend this Bon Clay, but it kind of goes down no matter what. But he doesn't lose much from doing that. But it also allows me to swing into his characters more, which he might not want. Alright, he lets it go. Let's see what we're doing here. Otama this, we still have 7 Dawn. We beat it up, and we just bounce into this. So I guess we'll just, yeah, we'll do the thing. Play out the Otama, reduce this. So we only need to save 2 Dawns, we have 5 Dawn. So we'll go 3 here, hit this. And this should always be going down, because after I leader effect, I get 2 more Dawn back, so we'll have some big numbers to swing at this kid. So decides to block with the other kid and use a Gatling. That's pretty good for me. We're just gonna leader effect now. So we get some Dawn back, so we can go 7-7. Let's go 7 at this, because it's a bit more guaranteed. He can still use this to save one, but I think one of these kids is definitely going down. Especially if he's using a Gatling to counter for a 1k counter, you know? That probably means his hand is either more Gatlings or no counter. So it does block that. Yep, lets it go. So we get to clear the majority of his board. Not bad. 9 Kaido is really good here because it just pops my Cavendish, kills my Zoro. And yeah, I mean, he's gonna have it. Unfortunate, but like, we have a lot of good draws. We just need to actually get our draws. Like, he should swing at this kid, by the way. Unless he has actually no counter, and then I can just go for game with these, which would be funny. But he should just bluff me and swing at this. He does. Going at the Dawn, very interesting. Yep, we're not finding any of what we really want here. So, it's fine. We're just gonna put him to 0, and he has to try to go for game. So we'll go 5 here, that's 7. We have 10, so let's go 8, 9. Sounds good. I doubt he has really any counter. I guess we'll go 8-8 and play a chopper. Sounds good, just so we have a little bit of defense. Yep. Is able to KO the guy. It's fine, like, we just need to top deck a rush character. If he hits my life here, we have a, yeah, we have a couple opportunities to do that. So what's the best numbers here? We can play Zoro, that leaves us with 7 Dawn, so it's just 8-9 again. Sounds good. We don't really have much else to do. If this doesn't work out, we're just dead, but, like, whatever. Okay, let's see if that Dawn is a bluff, or he actually has Blast Breath. Hey, we get it. Nice. I definitely messed up that game. That's completely my bad. But the deck still has good matchups. It's you know, I don't think it's ever like not been bad. It's just like some of its matchups were really bad, like Sakazuki. I honestly think right now you'd still struggle into Black Yellow Luffy and Red Purple Law. The matchups are definitely harder. Unfortunate I didn't get any of those. I'll definitely try to record more, at least for the little bit we have this format that's before OPO7. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.